Okay. My name is Josh Van Gelder. I'm a photographer and we're in Stepney Green in East London at the moment. People enjoy shooting here. It's an interesting space because people generally either have a studio, which is a very blank space, or they have a location, which is a very clearly residential space. And what this offers is the idea that you've got something between the two. So it can look like a sort of hipster loft apartment, if that's what you're looking for, or it can be a very neutral space but just have some architectural details and you can just light it like a studio. It's versatile, and people, I mean, what's nice is people seem to choose it for kind of cool, when they want a cool looking environment, so that's flattering. I mean, we've had all sorts of different clients. We've had big brands like Burberry. We had Fred Perrier early this week, which is super nice people. We have Vogue shooting here. Lots of high street brands, so Cath Kidston, White Stuff, ASOS, all those people. Ads shooting here. I mean, it's really been a huge range of different people who do it. This building was built in 1906 as the Stepney Jewish School. It was part of a big development around here of buildings for the Jewish community, because there was a big Jewish immigrant community, and there's another massive building next door which were dwellings for the Jewish community too. It was the Stepney Jewish School until the 80s, and then they moved the school out, I think, to further east, and they then decided to demolish this school. While they were waiting for the demolition order to come through, they asked artists to come in to be the caretakers of the buildings. So basically they gave them big spaces to artists so that they wouldn't get squatters in here and they wouldn't get people trying to rip the place to shreds. The guy who was in this space knew somebody who was at the council, and halfway through the demolition he got the listing changed to grade 2 listed, which meant that they could no longer demolish it, so they had to stop demolishing it halfway through, concrete up all the bits that they bashed down, and this then was sold to the artists who had just meant to be temporary residents, sold for a very, very low price, and it was kept as artist studios ever since. So when I bought it, one of the conditions was that it had to be sold to creatives, and it had to be kept within that ethos of an artist studio. So you've got lots there. How long do you need?
Say 3 minutes.
Oh, well,